Today we have Ben, a new driver participating in the F4 race. Welcome, Ben.
Hello.
For the first time participating in the F4 race, how do you feel?
I feel quite satisfied with this weekend, really. The first race was pretty good. We managed to get up to 6th. And then the second race was incredible. I managed to find my way up to 4th place. And then a after race disqualification brought me up to 3rd place.
We'll be racing in the F4 Southeast Asia Championship 2025. Let's race at Sabang! It's Ben Yue, so a great start from the Vietnamese driver, up in the 4th position. As behind them we go side by side for 4th position. These are the teammates of the Black Arts Racing team. This is Richon Rajiv versus Ben Yue. Now Richon Rajiv has worked his way ahead of Thomas Yuli, ahead of Josh Berry. Now he's going to go side by side with his teammate, try and get up into 4th position around the outside. And that's confidence from Richon Rajiv, but Ben Yue is allowed to run race with his teammate. They almost bang wheels and the Indian gets through, but he slides through the apex of turn 2. So he may lose the momentum going up the hill. We need to keep an eye on the background because Ben Yue might be able to get himself back into 4th position here. And they're side by side. So Ben Yue is trying to make the move, get back through on Richon Rajiv. He's on the wrong side of the circuit to finish off the move, but if Rajiv overcooks it, then Ben Yue is going to be right there to take it. So Seth Gilmore is desperately trying to keep the car going, but look at that front wing, it's almost off the hinge, and now Ben Yue makes his move on the inside of Seth Gilmore. But I think for the Australian, this could be game over. This is going to be fascinating stuff, but Ben Yue does pick up the pace in the second sector and sets the best second sector of his race, 28.945. That's comparable to Inigo Anton. So very good pace then again from Ben Yue. He's going to race with Cheng Meng. That's the real battle now. Caught up to Ben Yue, but the Vietnamese driver is doing the best he can to try and defend. Sector 1, 28.8 for Yue, 28.7 for Cheng. So good performances so far between these two. But the Black Arts Racing driver Ben Yue and the Evans GP driver Cheng Meng. Vietnam versus China. They're going to go racing wheel to wheel. Chances here on Ben Yue. Vietnamese driver, 4th position. Down the straight, can he hold it in the last couple of laps of racing? I think they've got 3 laps to go, looking at the time we've got left. After all, there's the last lap board. In the background we've got Ben Yue and Cheng Meng. Now these two are going to go to war now. 4th position is up for grabs with 1 lap to go. Ben Yue, what a great race in 4th position, and he's allowed to punch his fist in the air. Well done, Ben. Great racing. When was the last time you had 2 drivers from Vietnam in the top 4 of a motor race on FIA certification?
Are you satisfied with the results of the first race?
If you mean by this first round, then yes, I'm very satisfied with this.
You've only been in motorsports for 5 months, while other drivers have intensive experience from go-karting to F4. Do you feel pressure racing against them?
Obviously, I feel a little bit of pressure because it means that they have much more experience than me, and they will be usually much faster, and we will be able to know what they're doing. But it also allows me to take some pressure off because it means I'm not expected to go toe-to-toe to them, but also makes it feel much better when I can race against them and I do end up beating them in some races.
What is your dream in pursuing these motorsports?
I don't have one set path. A lot of people say Formula 1, but I'm much more open than that. I'd love to go to GT racing, endurance racing, or other open wheel racing like IndyCar as well.
Thank you, Ben, for sharing your thoughts and feelings. Wishing you success in upcoming races.
Thank you very much.